Time for reading. Hopefully you enjoyed reading the first few pages through 1 through 7 of The Swiss Family Robinson. Today you are going to be reading pages 8 through 17 with your families, okay? So 8 through 17, and then so you can pause that, read that through with your family, and then come back and answer these questions, okay? So the first question, what caused the Robinson family to feel safe as they rode toward land? So as they're heading toward land, what made them feel safe? Then, what did they make for a shelter? What did they make for a shelter? What did they use to make that thing? I almost said it. Did you hear me almost say it? I almost said it, but I caught myself. What did they use to make that shelter thing that they made? Then, why did Jack cry? Why did Jack cry? Why did Fritz act as if he had found nothing? Why did he act like he didn't find anything? What was his plan? What was he doing? So, let's see, I'm trying to think. We won't do, there's a sequencing thing, but I won't do that one with you because it's a little awkward to kind of do it through video. So, we'll do some more. So, this is a chapter review. Name the main characters of this book. Who are the main characters? Make sure to name those off. What happened to the Robinsons' ship? What happened to their ship? What type of shelter did they make when they arrived? We talked about. What are some of the animals that they found so far on the island? And then after reading this chapter, what can you tell about Mr. Robinson? What did you notice about him? Now, one thing that just kind of a fun aside for you to do is draw the setting. So I want you to get out a piece of paper, clean sheet of paper, construction paper, notebook paper, doesn't matter, and draw the setting. What was the setting? So you can either draw from the ship point of view when they, were in the ship, not so much on the ship, you can draw it from there, or their new home. Okay, so draw the setting of what is happening in that first chapter. Okay, then you're gonna start on chapter 2, exploring the island. So that's kind of a fun thing. Even though they're lost and far from home, the Robinson family is not giving up. They look for different ways that they honor God. Okay, so as you go through these next few pages, think about how are ways that they're choosing to honor God. What did Mr. Robinson want to do first? Think that through carefully. And as you think about as you read that part about what he want and thought, what does he want to do first? Remember the verse, Luke 6:31, that says, "And as you would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise." It's the golden rule, we do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's something that is such an important thing that you want to remember throughout our daily lives. And even in a pandemic, think, how would you want people to treat you? How would you want people to respond to you? It's just an important way of being, especially when we can get on each other's nerves because we're right in each other's faces. Think about that. And then a gourd. You'll see on page 14 that there's this, they ate from a gourd. Or they had a gourd. It's a strange fruit with a thick outer shell. Okay, so when many times during Halloween, that's when you'll see the pumpkins, and then there are smaller, things that are not quite pumpkins. They're kind of squash looking or whatever. Those are gourds. Okay, they're thick outer shell, and then inside is just kind of the meaty. It's almost like squash in a sense, or pumpkin, that kind of an idea. What could the Robinsons make from those gourds? What were they able to make from the gourds? Why did they cut pieces of cane for themselves? They cut pieces of cane, that sugar cane, for themselves. Why did they do that? How did Mr. Robinson get the nuts down from the tree? What did he do in order to get the nuts down from the tree? It was pretty smart, right? What he did. Just a fun fact, sugar comes from sugarcane, a plant similar to bamboo, and it grows in warm, moist places. What was Fritz's opinion of their snack? What did Fritz think about their little snack that they had? And do you think you would have had the same opinion if you were in that situation? So that's what you're going to do. Only read to page 17. Don't read ahead. We'll read some of the rest of that. You'll read some of the rest of that on later on. So reading those through, answering those questions, and hope that you're enjoying the book with your family. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.